Hello everybody. Today Boys is introducing sensory activities that are helpful for the development and growth of a child. As you guys know, the children's growths of infants to toddlers to preschoolers, they are at this stage that they can grab and they can soak vast amounts of information, and that they can turn that information and that knowledge into their lives. Such sensory plays are a great opportunity for the kids to keep them engaged into the world, and it basically helps them with their fine and gross motor skills, their growth, their cognitive development, and their language barriers as well. They also help in their social interaction and their peer engagement. So basically, the sensory play are also known for helping children to develop mindfulness skills also. So these are really excellent for keeping the kids calm, and they make them sit at one place, and they are able to use their hand and motor skills at the same time. As you saw in the first clip, I took a box and I put some rice into it, and then I chose some favorite animals that my baby plays with, and I hid those animals inside those rice so that they can sit and find the animals. It's basically called search for the animals in the rice. The rice plays as a sensory item with the kids love to play with such tiny particles to touch those with their hands. Next, I've taken a similar box and I've filled it with light blue water, and I've put a liquid soap inside it. I've made it a little foamy, and I'm putting a few shapes inside, and I'm putting a few tapes on top so that the kids are able to take off the tapes, and then they're able to rescue their shapes from inside the box. First, I've placed the boxes of sensory rice in front of them, and I've asked them to find the animals inside. I've also hid a few letters. Here, my elder one has found a dinosaur, and he also found a tiger. So he's basically taking it out and he's hiding it again inside the rice. You can see how they're loving to play with the rice. As you guys know, rice is a food item. Kids love to play with food items because they're tiny and their hand can feel the little particles. It actually helps in somehow in their development. I know it does get messy, but allowing your little one to play with food, squishing, smearing, or tasting as they go, it gives them a very nice sensory experience that helps them learn. Even there's a study even that shows that the preschoolers who participated in sensory plays while they were young with fruits and vegetables were more likely to kids not only love to eat that food, but they're also always open in eating other new foods too. They always are willing to try new things with their mouth as well. So it basically develops their tasting abilities as well. You can see how the sensory play is keeping them busy. They're continuously playing with the rice, hiding the animals and the letters inside again and taking them out. My elder one is taking the animals out from one box, and he is hiding it into the other box of my little ones. So they're both having a lot of fun. They're not ready to leave the boxes yet. I had to snatch it away from them because they were not letting it go by any means. Next, you can see I'm handing them over the boxes that are filled with water, and they have a few shapes inside. So I asked them to take the shapes, basically to rescue them by taking off the tapes and to figure out where they have to pull the tape off from. As long as you don't mind getting wet, or the baby doesn't mind getting wet, water play allows them to engage in sensory plays with their whole bodies basically. So if you do not have a pool or tubs, you can just fill a few boxes, a few tub-sized boxes or pots with water and let them pour and splash, and you can fill them with a few shapes or animals, whatever is available. So you can put it inside and let the kids take those out and put them back inside and make some splashes. It's going to keep them busy. You can see how my little one is taking off the tapes. He's figuring out where to pull it off. and I'm gonna ask him which shape he has taken out. And alhamdulillah, mashallah, he does know which shape he's taking out. That's a rectangle in his hand. He's quite familiar with the shapes already. My babies are super excited and they feel a sense of accomplishment when they take their shapes outside, and they feel like they have completed a very difficult task. Here I'm asking different names of the shapes, and they are familiar with the names as well. Yeah, my baby's putting them inside, playing and dipping them again in the water. He's kind of washing the shapes, and I've asked him to take off all the tapes as much as he can, so he's figuring that out as well. My babies did make a lot of mess, and then I had to clean it all up, but that is another story, and it was fine because since the kids are learning, that's all that we want.
We want to shape it. Yeah.
Here I've given them a new sensory play, and that is I've made a shape on the paper and I've asked them to put the glue on top. So basically this is the first time that he's using glue actually, so I'm teaching him to use his finger to rub the glue all over the circle and to keep the glue inside it. Babies learn fast, and he has learned already how to spread the glue on the circle, and now he's gonna put sprinkle rice on top. He's gonna try to stick the rice to the circle. This one activity also kept my baby busy, and he loves sprinkling the rice on top of his shapes. He got more familiar with the shapes by that way, and he also learned to do pasting, because pasting is also a significant part of curricular activities. I hope you had fun watching how the kids are busy in their indoor activities, and I'll show more in the further videos.